Hola, chicas. Is my lips dry? I'm thirsty as fuck. But, like, I just can't. Like, I'm not thirsty. Like, I don't know how. Like, I'm thirsty. But every time. What's going on? My computer is not dead. Like, there's no fucking way, bro. You didn't even do anything. There's a lot of emotions right now. What you mean? How are you dead? What the fuck? Okay, anyway. Um, I don't know where to start. I have an idea, but I'm just like debating on whether or not I want to bring this to y'all because it's really negative, and I don't. You know what they say. What you give energy to persist. Like, you know what I'm saying. So, oh, you was there for real. 0%. Oh. Anyway, what you give energy to like persist, and it's like I really don't care for it to be in my reality, but it's like it feels relevant. Like it feels like that's where the lesson is. I don't know. It's too as I said that. Anyway, so the other day, right? I like it's just so I just have so many fucking emotions, bro. Like one of the wackest things about adulthood is realizing that all the adults in your life not that smart. Like not that smart, not that interesting. Um actually I just thought about one adult that actually is interesting and smart. Anyway, I'm dancing around the idea. But the other day, right? I left the house. I left the fucking house at let's say 10:45. Left the house 10:45. I get back around 1:30. My mom is going through my room, cleaning my room. And as soon as I get home or into my room, or let's call it the room, because that's what it really feel like. It don't feel like I have any jurisdiction. And it's like I can respect that, this your crib, whatever, but if that's what the vibe is, like let's keep that energy. Like let's stand on that energy. Like don't sometimes it's my room, other times it's the room. You know what I mean? But anyway, she berating me the whole time. And has the nerve to be like, you could tell people what you want about me, but you can't say I'm dirty. And that really struck a nerve because one, that's what you care. That's what you really care about. Like you acknowledging that you failed in every other respect except the fact that you're not dirty, which don't really have shit to do with me, but you okay with failing in every regard that has to do with me, except this. Like that really struck a nerve anyway. But I could admit my room was dirty. I don't know what you want from me, but it's like every single time not every single time, but 95% of our interactions are you berating me, calling me all types of this and that, while cleaning my room or because my room isn't clean or whatever the fucking case may be. And you can't fathom why I don't like keeping my room clean. Like, that's like, why would I like this? Like, I'm confused. Like, you used to trash my room and then make me clean it up because something was out of place that you like it wasn't the cleanest. So you would wild out, throw everything off the shelves, throw everything. and make me clean it while berating me. I'm crying, can't breathe, asthma busting. You like, where's your pump at, bitch? Hurry up. Like, what are you doing? Like, but you can't comprehend why I don't like keeping my room clean. Okay, you can't comprehend that. That's cool. Why do I have to deal with this? Like, why? Like, I just feel like I really was struggling with like the idea of wanting to get away. Like, I want to move out so badly, but I'm nowhere near the position to fucking move out. At least not into what I want to. Like, cause like if I really wanted to, like I could get a room somewhere if it was that deep. Like but it's just like I really just wanna have my space how I want it. Like I don't wanna have to settle for nothing. So I'm not trying to rush nothing. But like I'm like, yo, once I dip, bro, I'm going. Like it's gonna be a ghost of me, bro. Like you're not gonna fucking hear from me. And I felt bad because you know motherfuckers always make you feel bad on some that's your mom. Like so I'm like, damn, am I really wilding? Like am I like and you know how I've been feeling lately about whole like spirituality and shit, like how I feel like they fucking I don't wanna say they, but like I feel like it low key there's a vague looming idea or like yeah, like a vague there's like a vague looming idea that once you like go on your spiritual journey and you fucking start healing and shit, that everything gonna be like rainbows and shit. And it don't be. And I'm just like, was this something that is just like not like, cause it's like the other day as I was getting berated, I was like, oh, look at me regulating my nervous system. Like I'm not crying. Like I am a little upset, but like I'm not shaking. Like look at me. I was so proud of myself for being able to regulate my nervous system as she's berating me. Um, but then I was just like, wait, why would I choose to stay in this? You feel me? And it's like I don't know if the goal is like I don't like to be berated, so maybe I'll keep my room clean. But it's like I don't really care for your courtship. Like I don't care for your friendship. And then like when my room was clean, you all extra nice to me, calling me babe. Like that's weird. I don't like that. Like why would I stay around? Like am I wrong for wanting to not wanting to be around that? Like because it's like I said, like I don't want the relationship. Like it's not. I'm not interested in being your friend now. Like that's because that's literally what it is. Like we was never friends. Now that I'm older, but still your child, you feel like you could do the whole mommy thing and we could be friends. And the thing is, your mommy thing is not like I don't like your mommy thing. Like cursing me out because I got dirty clothes on the floor is crazy. Like I'm not interested. So am I wrong for wanting to leave that? Like I don't know. I really don't like that. I was like feeling guilty for wanting to like just be away from this shit. Feel me? And then like I said, I'm nowhere near. I'm trying to stay positive. I really am. I promise. I promise. Cause it's like I have a lot of clarity around other shit, but as you can tell, there's like some resistance where I'm not really entirely too sure. had a dream the other day. If you know how I give it up with the fucking dreams. Oh my god, I missed y'all. Wow. Okay, like I think this is like I feel like I always get into these ruts where like I stop creating or I stop making videos because like y'all was really giving diary. Y'all was really giving like shadow work. And then like I feel bad and then like oh anyway, because I don't have to go down that rabbit hole. But had a dream, right? And it was weird because usually as I mean maybe as of lately and as I said that it was 12 on my anyway, as of lately I've been more cognizant of the fact that I'm dreaming or or my dreams have felt very separate from my current reality. So maybe after the dream, I'm like, oh yeah, no, that was a dream. You know what I'm saying? Actually, no, that was a bad way to explain that. Scratch that. Scratch that part. But I've been a little bit more cognizant of like, actually, this is what it is. It's not that I've been cognizant of my dreams. I've been cognizant of my dreams and my reality at the same time. So like if I'm dreaming, there's like a idea that this is separate. Like I remember like my real life and then I'm like, oh, the dreams this is the dream. I might not have like abilities in the dream and like can like manipulate the dream, but I'm like aware that I have my life and I have this dream life or whatever, right? Um and actually before this dream, I had a dream that like did I tell you about that shit? I might have. I don't know. Let's get to this recent most recent dream. I'm at work and I just finished a game. I don't know where I went because like I can't even say like I went to outro my team, but I just know I just finished a game and I wasn't in the control room. So I had asked my manager like, "Yo, how do I get back to the control room?" And he's like, "Oh, just follow the red books in the hallway." And this is not the first time I've had a dream where I had to like escape my manager. And this is like I know I've been having dreams for a minute, like that this job is like toxic for me in some way. But I know that this job is just like um a figurehead, like a placeholder. Like if I quit this job and get another job, it's gonna be the same shit at the next job. So it's not specifically the job, but the fact that I have a job, right? Um, so that already rubbed me the wrong way. But so I'm like, all right, just follow the red books, get to the hallway. The hallway splits off into fucking two, and there's red books in both hallways. And this particularly pissed me off because I work in an escape room, and we're all game guides, and like being able to guide somebody through some shit is like our whole shit. Like, so the fact that you gave me ass instructions is crazy. Like, what do you mean? There's you should know there's red books in both hallways, and that would have led me to like that's a red herring. The red books don't mean shit because they're every fucking where type shit. Like you feel me? So I get to the hallway, there's red books everywhere. I'm like, I fuck, I'm gonna just pick this hallway and keep following the red books because maybe you told me to follow the fucking red books, whatever, right? I end up getting more lost, and then it turns into a dream, like because I've had dreams where I'm trapped in a building, but usually that building is school. It's either high school or college, and the thing is, high school is the one that looks the most accurate. Like when I'm trapped in high school, it always looked like my high school. And the escalators were always a big thing though. When I was trapped in college, it was always like this big grand hotel, but it always represented college. Like it never looked like my college, but it always represented college. And anyway, escalators. We gonna come back to that. So now I'm in the dream where like I'm just lost. I'm running around, can't get out the building. But like this building had like a mixture of like every fucking thing. Like eventually I go upstairs. I don't know where the fuck. And I'm in like um a gym. And the gym was upstairs in high school. So like but it had like there was like a pool, so it was given college. I don't know. It was fucking weird. So I'm asking like the swim coach or some shit like, yo, um how do I get to the fucking control room? And now that I'm saying this out loud, the swim coach and the pool and shit that was given college, it was given college because it was a black woman I asked, and I remember feeling really like, oh yeah, you look a beautiful black woman. Like I know you know what the fuck going on. Like let me ask you. And I went to HBCU, so it's like you see what I'm putting down, right? But she told me some bullshit. I end up at a tattoo shop. I don't know what the fuck. But so I asked this dude, and he's not like paying attention to me, like for real. Like he paying attention to me, but he like lusting after me. Like he all like trying to holler. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I need directions. Like you all complimenting me and shit. The fuck? Like, yeah, that his teeth fell out. It was weird. That was weird. I don't know what that means. If you know what the fuck that means, let me know. Um, but I'm like, alright, whatever. So I dip off from him, and I'm just like, yo, let me just find my way back to back to the control room. Like, stop fucking asking people because motherfuckers don't fucking know. Eventually, shit start looking familiar. Um, but like then I'm running, and the walls is closing in. I'm I'm fucking Tom Cruising over shit. I'm jumping it. It's giving Spy Kids. Like it's giving Dodge the lasers. Pew pew pew. I'm like, yo, this shit is intense. I guess in the moment it didn't like completely throw me off because like I said, I work in an escape room, and like while the escape room isn't that physical, it is kind of like a video game IRL. Like so that's kind of like the vibe I had. Like okay, I'm at work. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I finally like escape, and like in the nick of time, like the doors, you know what I'm saying, on some fucking Indiana Jones shit. Then I'm like, I bet I know where I'm at. I just gotta go up the escalators. Back to the escalators. Now, when I be having them escalator dreams when I was in high school, or when I'm having them lost dreams when I was in high school, the escalators always was doing some wild shit, and I could never like get to where I'm going because the escalators was doing some wild shit. But in real life, but in real life, in high school, like our escalators, like you could like fuck with them, and all of a sudden that shit will be like going mad fast, and you can't ride it because it's just going too fast. Because niggas will fuck with the elevator. I mean the escalators all the time. So in my lost dreams when I was in high school, the escalators like going fast didn't stand out to me as like this is not high school or like I'm lost or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I get to where I'm at. I get to a part in my dream where like I'm recognizing where I'm at, and the escalators is doing some wild shit, but like wilder than normal. Like it was like raised off the ground, going fast at like a crazy angle, and you had to like run and jump and then like hold on to ride it. And I just remember being like, "Fuck no, I'm not doing that. Are you crazy?" You want me to run and jump and hold on to the escalator? Like I was just like no, and that sentiment felt very familiar because I be at work like y'all niggas is not paying me enough for this. Fuck this shit. I'm not doing that shit. Like, and then that's when I was finally able to wake up. And the craziest thing is like I'm really good at waking up when I'm supposed to. Like I could just tell myself like, all right, man, I gotta be up for 9 o'clock, and I'll wake up at 9 o'clock. But I could not get out of this fucking dream, and I ended up being late. And I'm just like, yo, like I felt trapped for real, like trapped in my dream, not just trapped at work, but like trapped in my dream. And that shit kind of shook me because it was just like, that's like, I haven't used an alarm clock since like 2018 or some shit, like for real. Like I'm like, that shit shook me a little bit. Um, so I'm like, fuck, yo. And then this is right after I had I had did my cousin's maternity shoot, and that shit turned out fire. Actually, I think um y'all probably gonna see some behind the scenes for that because I was low key vlogging because like I just felt real in my element. I loved it. Um, but like it wasn't a full fleshed out idea or like video, so I really don't have that much content. So I'm like maybe I'm gonna like try to stack that in with some other shit. I don't know, cause I don't know yet. Just get off my dick. Like, god damn, stop. Like, wow, give me 50 feet. Give me 50 feet. Let me breathe. No, let me stop. But just did my cousin's maternity shoot, right? So, and then I had that dream the next day as I'm about to fucking clock into this fucking job that I fucking hate. So I'm like, I bet. Like, I'm already knowing you telling me I gotta fucking fix up and this photography shit is the way to go. And like, if you fucking been here, you know, like, what was that like? Beginning of 2023, I had like a lot of anxiety around photography because like I was like, all right, but um, I'm gonna just become a photographer and pay for everything like that. And one, I had no real like idea of what that entailed or like what I had to do. So I was just sitting there like, okay, now what? And like the fact that nothing was happening, I kind of like panicked, right? And then on top of that, the goal wasn't mine. Like I wasn't um trying to make this money for shit that I actually wanted to do. So like the motivation felt false. Like I didn't like I felt like I'm back doing shit for other niggas again, and that was the whole like the whole catalyst of my healing was to like do shit for myself. So mad anxiety about photography. I was like, I don't want to force myself into this just for the sake of money. Like da da da. Like you know, but like I said, this is beginning of 2023, right? The start of like my hermit mode, right? Um, and I low key feel like I convinced myself that I didn't like taking pictures of people. Um, but I think that was a defense mechanism, and I just wasn't ready for um what I was asking for because there were so many fucking lessons that I had to learn in 2023 in my hermit mode. And low key still 2024 because I feel like I'm still just jumping off. But like I was telling a friend, like I feel like I gotta remember that 2023 was not um useless. Like I feel like I'm like, damn, I didn't do nothing. Like I didn't, like I'm not where I want to be at. But 2023, like if this journey of healing is a journey for real, like you gotta pack for the journey. You gotta prepare for the journey. And 2023 was my preparation. That's when I was packing the coolers, packing the snacks, printing out the fucking map. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what 2023 was, and be, I can't discredit 2023 because when I get on this journey and I get hungry and I need them fucking snacks, if I didn't pack it, the journey probably couldn't even end. I'll probably start all over again. Or maybe not even start all over again, but it probably might take long because now I have to stop. You feel me? So I gotta keep reminding myself that that was 2023, and now I have clarity about shit. So I say all that to say, oh my god, I gotta figure out this photography shit. Cause my fucking cousin's maternity shoot, bitch. Like that picture's fire, fire. My nigga, them shits look professional, professional fucking now. And I fucking did that on this fucking vlog camera, bro. Like, who was? I had to give me the big bucks. Let me get a good camera, like, yo. So I'm like, all right, I gotta, I gotta figure out, I gotta figure out this photography shit. And then I seen this video on TikTok, and some nigga was like, oh, to be a to be a professional photographer, you don't even gotta be a good photographer. And I'm like, yo, that's facts. Cause I definitely seen a whole bunch of professional photographers with whack ass photos. And I'm just like, if your shit is selling, my shit definitely gonna sell. But he was like, you gotta be a good business person. And I feel like that's where I wasn't focused on. I was so focused on like the craft and the skill, and like I was just like, I don't know Photoshop, and I don't have a good camera, and I don't know how to do this, and I can't remember f-stop, and my aperture's off, and I didn't know this, and I'm just, oh my god, I don't be shooting in manual, like a whole bunch of shit about like the talent, completely disregarding the passion. But like I said, I kind of was like, yo, if I end up hating photography on some like, hold up, my camera's dying. Okay, what I was saying. Oh, I was like, if I end up hating photography because I'm just like doing this shit out of fucking necessity and like it's not fun anymore, I would hate myself because like I really love photography. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would really hate myself, and that's like where all the anxiety. That's part of. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I had anxiety behind that shit, so I was just like, yo, if I fucking end up hating photography, I'm like, I'm not gonna do this to myself, especially for a goal that's not mine. But now the goal is mine. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, right. So he was like, you got to be a business person, right? So I'm like, okay, I got to focus on the marketing and the business aspects of the photography, right? And that shit also had me kind of like anxious because I'm just like, oh, I don't have the equipment. Like, I'm not, like, why would you pay me to take a picture on my phone? You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. But it's like, you're paying me because I got the fucking vision. I could get the shot that you can't get. That's what you're paying me for. That's what you're paying me for. You're paying me for my talent. And then the talent, it could pay for the equipment. So when I said that, I'm fucking speaking facts right now. So I'm like, all right, I just gotta keep the goals relatively buildable, small, um, and keep the vision. Cause I get ahead of myself and I start getting anxious. Cause I'm like, bitch, you gotta move out. You gotta move out. Like, what the fuck? It's Monday morning. What time I gotta be at work at 11:30, so I mean I gotta be at the house by 10:30. That means I gotta get in the shower at 9:30. It's 7:13, 8, 9. I got 2 hours to do what I gotta do. Or at least start what I gotta do. Like I said, keeping the goals small and buildable because now I'm getting like I don't know what it's called, but I have to learn GIMP. Cause did you fucking hear what Photoshop is on? So Photoshop is fucking talking about some they own rights to your fucking work because you're using their program, which is fucking crazy. Um, I gotta hit up Shorty about that because anyway, which is fucking crazy. So I'm just like, Photoshop is not the vibe, but I am most familiar with Photoshop. However, I really don't know Photoshop, so like, learning GIMP and learning Photoshop is like I'm basically at the same what should we call it like level in terms of like knowledge. So there's just like a fake fear of GIMP because I'm not familiar with it. But it's like, but you're not familiar with Photoshop for either. So like, you just feeling the way. However, Photoshop was cloud based, and my computer's not that big. Like my computer's memory is not that big, and I figured out how to work off of my external hard drive for Final Cut Pro. I don't know if I could do that with GIMP, so I'm kind of scared about the storage aspect. Like, it might just have to be like a work and move off to the external hard drive and delete off like type of situation. I cross that bridge when I get there. It's giving me anxiety. Um, but I need to fucking edit my cousin's fucking photos. And the thing is, like, I have anxiety again too because I took so many photos. Like, I have over a hundred shots that I'm like, I could work with. Like, if I'm about to be editing them on GIMP or whatever, like, I could fix this shit up to make it look like a good shot. So I have 205 photos. Actually, it's more like 170, 180. Because I feel like there's some duplicates. But, yeah, so I'm like, fuck, I got so many photos to edit and I don't know how to fucking edit. But I don't have to do that to myself. I could just fucking edit. We did 2 looks. I could just edit 9 from one look and 9 from another. Like, what? I don't even, like, why would I have to, why would I kill it myself? Like, what the fuck? Um, and honestly, I could always go back and finish editing the rest of them just to learn the software, but I do want to get these photos back to her before her baby shower, and her baby shower's on the 22nd. It is the second 17th. Sorry, Deborah. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to been do this, but there was some fear. There was some fear. Speaking of fear, I have to keep reminding myself. Like I wish there was a easier way to remind myself in the moment when these feelings arise that stop listening to your brain. She don't know what she's talking about because she only has recollection of things that happened in the past, and the things that happened in the past is not what she wants to happen in the future. So you can't use that shit as a reference point. No matter how logical it fucking sound, you don't know what you're talking about. So stop. I wish there was an easier way to remind myself of that in the moment because like these fucking feelings would arise and I'm just like, fuck, I'm never gonna get what I want. Look at my fucking circumstances. How the fuck am I? But then too, like that whole circumstances don't matter shit be fucking busting my brain because like I'm really in the middle of this shit, bro. Like what do you mean? Like I really feel like I'm struggling because niggas is like, oh, you create your reality. So I'm just like, there's other things like okay, because like career wise, I feel like I'm low key understanding where I'm at. Like I'm understanding how I'm creating what I'm creating. I'm peeping the subconscious fears and shit like that, right? Social media wise and my love life wise, so fucking confused. Like, cause I'm like, okay, on social media, like, yo, my nigga, I'll be posting on TikTok. What the fuck the algorithm is, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the fuck the algorithm is, but it's just like, from a spiritual tip, the algorithm shouldn't really fucking matter. Like, I should be able to, I don't know, like, align with the algorithm. I don't know, but like, that shit, like, I be posting on TikTok, yo. They be giving me 87 views, bro. What? Come on, son. Like, what I gotta do? Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, and then I get videos like, oh, you have a subconscious fear of being seen and perceived. And like, I have been unpacking my fear of being seen. Okay, so maybe I am unpacking that TikTok shit, but it's like I feel like I've been unpacking shit, and they TikTok still been violating my body. Like, bro, I mean, maybe not because I got back to 200 views. Maybe that's a goal. I don't know because I posted one video, shit got one view, and the next video got 200. So maybe I don't know. Anyway, because I'm like I'm thinking about my fear of being seen, and it's just like it's really exhausting or like uncomfortable because I'm constantly around people that see my light for what it is, but feel the need to humble me. And so that looks like anytime I do anything, as soon as anything is off, it's oh, did you you did that wrong? Oh, and it's just like I might as well just not do anything around your ass because I can't be imperfect. Like I can't. Because if I do, it's and it's like I could just take it, but why would I do that? Why would I let you talk to me crazy? So then when I respond, I was like, and I just really, like, I really, oh shit. Should I? Because I just remember something. Because, okay, so like back, do I want to bring this up again? Because it's just like, I really hate this topic. Because I feel like I didn't mention it, but like when I was living alone, I enjoyed cleaning my room. And I'm like, was I not cleaning it or something? Or actually, scratch that. We don't even have to bring me back to that. But like, I seen a TikTok, right? And this girl was like, yo, if if you ask me something and you trying to be funny, like what you really asking me, the underlying tones is you really trying to be funny. And I respond as if you trying to be funny. And now it's, oh, I was just asking a question. Bitch, you think I'm stupid, right? And I'm like, yo, I agree with Shorty. Was like, yeah, like that's what's happening. So now I'm like, all right, I'm put in situations where I'm like, but you think I'm stupid. So that's how I respond. But it's like, oh, I'm just asking you a question. It's like I will cut you off behind that shit. But it's just like I feel like, am I wrong for that? Like, is that like too minuscule? Like, cause it's just like I really, cause it's like niggas is always having the conversation. Like, if this really your friend, if this really your man, you should just be able to have a conversation and clear shit up. But it's like, why would I like having a conversation like I feel like you be trying to play me and then be like, and even if they was like, oh my god, no, I'm so sorry, that's how you felt. Like, I'm not gonna do that again. I don't know. Like I did, that's not what I meant. Cause that's what they gonna jack. Unless they be like, yeah, yeah, I was trying to play you. But then it's like, why would I be friends with somebody like that? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm thinking too hard about that shit. Cause I'm just like, I don't know. I'm thinking hard. Um, I feel like I had more on my mind, but I was yapping. I didn't yap. That's just where I'm at. So I feel like if I cut it here, nobody gonna kill me. Uh, I don't know. I feel like I've been in a low key. Um, but like I don't have to be because I have shit to do that can make me feel productive. Like if I'm fucking actively editing these pictures, like I don't even know why I'm so fucking scared of editing these pictures because it's just like I feel like the hard part is done. Like, cause like I sent niggas photos that I like fake edited on my phone, and they gushing over it. So I'm like, I really don't even, these shit don't have to be like this perfect idea that I have in my head. Like I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I'm tripping. I need to make this fun for me. Like I don't know. I'm gonna eat so that my body at least feels good. Oh, this is low key what I was trying to say. I was like, I don't know if I want to go back to this topic because, but like I said, like when I was living alone, I enjoyed cleaning my room. There's a lot to unpack because I feel like I never fully like moved in or like had the space that I feel like I required. Because I feel like everything, like, I feel like it was, like, I just feel like everything didn't have its own space. So it was always like reorganizing. And it never really felt like, I don't know. There's lots of, there's something that I need to unpack there. But also, on the same vein, I remember also cooking a lot more and in having a more like consistent, or actually maybe not more consistent, but like my shower routine didn't feel as bothersome when I was living alone. Like I looked forward to showering. I would shower because like just cause like I'm like, oh, you know, bust right now a nice shower. I don't be having that urge to take care of myself. Um, and I feel like I've been beating myself up about that, even though like it's gotten a lot better. Like I've been cooking more. I haven't been chefing it up like how I usually do, but I'm back in the kitchen, so I'm proud of that. And I feel like my shower routine is more consistent, even though like it what not even not consistent is the word, but like it don't feel as bothersome. Like it don't feel like it don't feel like maintenance. I don't feel like, oh, well, I have to because I'm dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, I don't know if I kind of just feel beating myself up about the fact that like this environment is just not the best for me, and that's okay. Like, it's not your fault that like your childhood home is not just the best space for you. Um, and like back to what I was like, kind of back to that roots analogy I did in that Get Ready With Me. Like, cause I feel like when I ran away the first time, or just like moved out. I mean, I did run away, cause like a nigga went no contact. That shit was lit. But when I ran away the first time, I'm not even the first time. Well, when I left, right, that was me running away, and I feel like when I leave this time, I'm not running away. I'm more so going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I have an idea of where I want to be, not where I don't want to be, if that makes sense. Um and I kind of felt like, damn, I got away. What the fuck is you doing back, bro? Like, why did you come back? Like, you know, and I'm like beating myself up behind that, but I'm like, yo, like I said, there was a lesson in that shit. I had to pack the cooler. I had to pack the cooler. And back to the roots, like I needed to realize that I needed a bigger pot. You feel me? Cause it's just like I felt like I said, like I got away, and I was doing it, but like I didn't know the why behind it, and that's what examining the roots did. And now that I examine my roots, I know that I need a bigger pot, and I could go after that bigger pot. You feel me? Speaking of pot, these electronic shits, this robot dick I've been smoking on, I told myself I'm quitting the carts. I'm quitting vaping. Um, just as like a promise to myself that I'm going to go where I said I want to go. You feel me? Because the main reason I smoke them shits, I really don't love them. Um, is because I can't smoke in the crib. Bobby wanting to be high. So I was like, oh, I could vape. But then these shits get dangerous because you get them, you keep them on you 24/7. You vaping all the time, like. And I just kind of felt like being high was like it just. I don't even know. I don't know. Cause I really don't feel like it was impact. It was like impacting anything in a sense like I was relying on it. Like if I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? If I couldn't smoke, I'm like, damn. Cause like I would still prefer like real weed. Like if I could, I'll roll up some. Um, I'll roll up and go outside, especially because it's hot outside, so it ain't nothing to do that. But I think, and oh, that's the thing. I feel like it's low key cheaper than flour because you'll cop a cart for 50. That should last you a month and a half, 2 months, rather than an eighth that's 30. You gotta cop that every couple of days type shit. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, it's cheaper. I'm being cheap, and I don't want that energy of being cheap. Like I can't afford it. Like bitch, if you want to smoke, go buy the flower. Go spend the time and money on that experience. Like that, it just felt like a cop out, and it just felt like I was telling myself that like my circumstances are permanent. Like, cause I'm like, oh, I can't smoke in the crib, so this is what I have to do. But it's just like, because we working towards your own crib. So I kind of quitting is kind of symbolizing like me getting my own spot. Like I'm not like I don't have to like I'm not going to smoke that shit because I don't have to because I have my own spot. Right? You see the you see the logic. Um okay, for real this time I think I'm done chat because I'm hungry. It's 7:36. I got 2 hours. I gotta eat something. It don't even gotta be nothing crazy. I eat something and then I could learn some GIMP. Start the process of editing it. I don't have to edit these photos before work. I could come and do some after work. Yeah, that's how my day's gonna be. Hope y'all day's good. Hope y'all doing okay. If you made it this far, you clearly love me. And I love you too. So you should be subscribed. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, that's another thing too. Like even my YouTube, like how the fuck I ain't hit 1,000 yet? Like I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but if y'all telling me that what I think is creating my motherfucking life, what the fuck am I thinking? I don't hate myself this much. I can't hate myself this much. Cause like, bro, you don't think you're worth 1,000 subscribers? Like that's because and I feel like that's the toxic part of it. Like, cause I'm like getting mad at myself because I'm just like, oh look at you, you don't even think you're worth 1,000 subscribers. You're 994 bit. Like I don't even know. I don't even have 994. I could if you press that button. Anyway, yeah, I'm just like I gotta like get out of that thinking because like it's not working out. It's not working out.